This is very brief. This is a very brief little update. This is Corinne Clifford. And if you recognize her, you've been around for way too long, as opposed to when I have to denigrate the Zoomies and say that you're way too young. If you know who this woman is, you've been around way too fucking long. She's in the White House. We'll just play a little video of this. It's not too interesting.
Or are they just going to try to get rid of these 530,000 plus folks, some of whom have been
So she's doing like an in real life stream, right? And is in the White House press pool. And you might be thinking, this is weird. She's effectively an IP2 streamer. And I love the part where I think they show the guys on the stage and they're just kind of like quiet, like looking at her. I want to say there's like no questions. And she's like whispering to her phone. She's the only person doing this. You can see everybody else is minding their man. I'm actually surprised you can even take. Look at the guy. Look at that guy right there. Look how that guy has those strong German, like recessed eyes. And he just has like this fucking Nazi glare that he's shooting Corinne with absolute fucking hate and vitriol that you would see in like a movie for like the evil Nazi guy. That's great. But I think there's a part where the guy is like just quiet and it's really awkward. But you might be thinking, okay, so this old bat is in the White House press pool. There's lots of old bats in the White House press pool. I guess she's doing a live stream. Isn't that a bit silly? If you think that way, if you don't know who she is, this might give you an idea. This is the Kill Stream, baby, from 2018, featuring Corinne Clifford, myself, Medicare, and Dick Masterson with Ethan Ralph, who at this time is sober. Actually, I don't even remember if she was. I think that in this video, this is when Ralph just started getting back. I want to say that Ralph is passed out in the second half of this while we're talking to Corinne. I'm pretty sure that I want to say sober Ralph. No, not that far back. Not that far back, chat. We're not going all the way back. We're going back a lot, but not all the way back, chat. So let's. I want to tell you the only thing that I know offhand about Corinne Clifford. This is the only thing that stuck out in memory to me. Let's listen.
Sex life is active.
Oh my god, that was back when I had oh my god, I had that fucking Newgrounds animation, I think from Oni G, as my avatar for Google. I had set that as my avatar when I was like 15, and I never changed it. So this is like the first Google Hangout I ever was in, and I had never changed my avatar, so I still had this as my picture. That's funny.
Sex life is active. Yeah, my sex life is active.
How active?
With a capital A.
I mean, a capital A and C, or just a capital A?
A capital A.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a capital STD is more like it.
Ooh, there's no STDs, let me tell you that. I have the best doctor in Beverly Hills. You know what he says you use? Colloidal silver.
What does that mean?
Colloidal silver is the key to the world.
What?
You're gonna be blue.
Wait, what, Corinne? What did you say?
You use colloidal, so I go to the best, most expensive doctor in Beverly Hills. He doesn't even take insurance.
Yeah.
And you buy $80 bottles of colloidal silver.
Oh, this
and
is
you'll never get an STD.
Colloidal silver? How often do you take colloidal silver?
You put it inside of you and around you, and you have sex.
What do you mean? I can't hear these savages are laughing.
Exactly. You buy an $80, and I'll give Ralph one for free, but he's married, so I doubt he cheats. But
Okay.
anyway.
You know, I've heard a lot about silver from Alex Jones. Do you happen to know Alex Jones by any chance?
I love Alex Jones. I want to fuck Alex Jones. He's hot. I like him.
What do you think's hot about him?
Okay, so if you didn't pick up on that, colloidal silver is a controversial supplement. Silver naturally really does have antibiotic properties, which is why a lot of medical stuff is often coated in a silver or silver alloy, because bacteria, for whatever reason, cannot survive on silver. So there is a theory that if you take colloidal silver, which is I think a different alloy, or it's like liquefied or something, if you take it as a supplement, you'll benefit your health. However, there's a little quirk with colloidal silver. Your body can't process it. It doesn't go away. So that silver, which has a natural bluish tinge to it, never leaves your body. It's not toxic. It doesn't hurt you, but it ends up in your like fat repositories. So if you take it over a long enough time, you turn blue. Literally. If you look it up, you'll find people who are blue because they take colloidal silver supplements every day. Corinne says that she uses it as an anti-STI cream. So she puts colloidal silver in her vagina, chat. Now, I don't know. I don't think anyone on the planet Earth except Corinne and the people that have fucked Corinne know this. I don't know how colloidal silver interacts with the vagina. So there's a good chance, there's a non-zero chance that this woman has a blue vagina. And hopefully we never ever find out. But there is a non-zero chance that that is the case. And she like did live in real life live streaming where she went around like I want to say like the streets of Compton with her selfie stick out and talked to the text to speech, and they were blasting out racist music, and she got like mugged by a black guy while she was there. She somehow did not die. And then yeah, she like disappeared off the face of the fucking earth for a while. I think she had to do her own podcast, and now she's in the White House press pool. So just as a little bit of a backdrop onto the crazy world that we live in, we now live in such a timeline that Blue Vagina Lady is in the White House press pool doing in real life streaming next to the press secretary of the United States of America. Well, that's your Corinne update. I'll message you about him again in or her again in I don't know, another 10 years, I guess. We'll see.
Thank you for watching this clip. This is Perspicacity. Remember to like and subscribe.